inflammatory linear, varicose, epidermal nevus. I think you have a harump. I think your baby has ILVEN, I-L-V-E-N. No, he doesn't, or she. He's got an immune problem and an inflammatory problem of the skin. That gives you more power and more control than some nonsensical, idiotic Latin diagnosis. Does that help you, ma'am? And I'm sorry if I got all upset there. Does that help you, Tara?
Thank you. I will be calling somebody to repeat.
Oh, to repeat? You're cute. It's all on the archives. I know this. It's a lot of information. It's all on the archives, which should be up within an hour or two at brightsideben.com. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your call. I know I gave poor Tara a ton of information. Fats, fatty vitamins, immune system, food allergies. That's pretty much it. Fats, fatty vitamins, immune system and allergies, and, of course, digestion of fats and fatty vitamins. All right. Let's see who's next on the line. Lucinda in Oregon, welcome to the Bright Side. What's going on?
Hello?
Hello, Lucinda.
Oh, hi. Thank you so much.
What's up?
Yes. Okay. Well, what's been going on is I've been doing hot yoga for 6 months. That's the background.
That's torture. Is it Bikram's?
Yes.
I did it a couple times. I won't do it again. That was torture.
You get used to it. It's cool.
Okay.
And I also haven't fully recovered from a cold that I had 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I've been left extremely exhausted and weak.
Well, yeah, it's that Bikram's. It's that hot yoga. Of course you're going to be exhausted and weak.
Well, no, but part of the thing is I've heard about, the supplementation because there's a lot of sweating, and that's necessary. So the things that I'm concerned about is my low energy level, and that's happened since the cold. It wasn't from the Bikram, I don't think.
You want some ideas for that?
Yes. Wait a minute. And I have a slight numbness in my left arm, and I'm also concerned because my hair has been losing its volume for over a year now, and I'm really worried about that.
Sounds like you got some thyroid issues here.
Yes.
And the way you deal with your thyroid is you deal with your adrenal glands. That's how you deal with the thyroid, folks. And I know iodine's important. Yes, indeed. And so are the B vitamins. So is selenium. So is sulfur. They're all important for the thyroid. But the first thing you want to do when you're dealing with a thyroid problem is focus on something that's burdening the body. Your adrenal glands are your burden glands. They call them the stress glands. It means something is burdening the body, and the adrenal glands are kicking in. Now, are you approaching menopause, postmenopause, perimenopause, anywhere near there?
Post.
Okay, postmenopause. So chances are that you've got some extra adrenal burden. Postmenopausal women, you stop making hormones in the ovaries after menopause, but you still make them in the adrenal glands. So if your adrenal glands are off fighting some kind of stress, either digestive stress or blood sugar stress, and now they got to make hormones too. They're always making hormones, but now they're the main hormone-making glands. Now you're really running risks for hypothyroidism, and indeed postmenopausal hypothyroidism is like an epidemic. So we want to get those adrenal glands stabilized. And the four main ways to do it. Number one is stabilize the blood sugar with more protein using nutrients that help you process sugars and laying off the sugars. And that means bread and pasta. And rice and potatoes and grains, etc. Anything that messes up your blood sugar is going to mess up your adrenal glands, which will cause low energy and hypothyroidism. And that does indeed sound like what you're dealing with. So more protein, less insulin-spiking foods, and that includes fruit juices and fruits, and then using the sweeties from Longevity as well as the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which can both help you with processing sugar. I wouldn't wait 1 day before I got on the BTT, by the way. I would do it right away. And then also the sweeties, and they'll help you process sugar. And then also, if you have any digestive problems, that can cause a burden or a stress on the body, which will tax the adrenal glands too, so you're going to need to correct any food allergies or digestive problems as well. And then working directly with the adrenal glands, there's a few things that you could do. Vitamin C is probably the most important vitamin for the adrenal glands, and zinc is probably the most important mineral for the adrenal glands. So in addition to your Beyond Tangy Tangerine, you should probably be on 1,000 to 5,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day, and you probably want to be on 50 milligrams of zinc picolinate a day. The adrenal glands are also responsive to salt, so in addition to your Beyond Tangy Tangerine, you might want to get yourself some Celtic sea salt, put it in a cup of water, and sip on it all day long, or not sip on it all day long. Just sip on it a little bit. What will happen is you'll start to, the first couple sips of that salt water are going to taste delicious, and then gradually less and less delicious. And then when you don't want any more, you don't want any more. You've had enough salt. Do you find yourself craving salt, by the way, Lucinda?
No.
Not at all? You sure? Salty foods?
Yeah, I like salty foods.
Okay, well, that's the same idea. So that's a sign that the adrenal glands are starting to get a little stressed out. And then also deep breathing, slow deep breathing can be a panacea for the adrenal glands. So make sure you're practicing your slow deep breathing techniques. So you got the adrenal. I wouldn't even worry about the thyroid directly for now, although iodine is certainly important, and you probably want to get on some nascent iodine or iodoral just because it's a great supplement. But really you want to focus on blood sugar issues, digestive issues, and then in terms of the adrenal glands, on making sure you're getting enough salt, making sure you're getting enough zinc and vitamin C as well, and practicing your deep breathing techniques. So focus on them.
Will that help the hair issues as well?
Heck yes. Long term, hair takes about 6 months. By the time you see your hair is not coming out, it's been anywhere from 3 to 6 months that it hasn't been forming correctly underneath your scalp. So that'll take a little bit more time, but what you'll notice is more energy. And as you have more energy, the rest of the symptoms will start to improve, including hair. I want to take a couple more calls. I'm going to move on here, Lucinda. That's all we've got time for. I'm sorry. I know I left you guys on hold. Hey, Chris, Philip, Truth Raider, if you call first thing tomorrow, I guarantee you I will get you up first, even if I have to cut my monologue short. So call first thing tomorrow on the Brightside, and I apologize for leaving you on hold. That's all the time we have for today. I'm so sorry, guys. An hour goes by way too fast on the Brightside. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. If you're interested in joining the Brightside Ben team, click on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com or give the Brightside Ben phone team a call at 866-735-2470. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Have yourselves a wonderful, beautiful, spectacular day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
It's hard to imagine when things are going reasonably well just how quickly things can change. But what would it take? Economic collapse? Massive crop failure? Chemical or biological attack? So many situations could find you in the grocery looking to pick up food for your family only to find that the shelves are empty. There's nothing. Don't let that happen. Act today to make sure that if it ever comes to that, you and your family will be provided for. Visit freezedryguy.com to look at the wide variety of survival foods available. Freeze-dried foods from the Freeze Dry Guy store longer, rehydrate faster, are nutritionally superior to, and taste better than any other long-term storage food available. Visit freezedryguy.com or call toll-free 866-404-3663. freezedryguy.com.
Time and time again.
You need to come here and help us. We need assistance, please.
Those we should be able to depend on let us down.
Federal and state and local officials saying help is on the way. Well, the folks here in Bell Harbor say, show me.
Don't depend on the government to save you. Take action now so that you're prepared for the next disaster with MyPatriotSupply.com. Get the best prices on storable food, non-GMO seeds, water filtration devices, home canning equipment, survival and self-reliance books, and more at MyPatriotSupply.com. Call 866-229-0927.
We are hurting down here, and we need help immediately.
Before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare. MyPatriotSupply.com. MyPatriotSupply.com.